You ever wonder what Lofi Poli Sci would it be if we just try to be like everyone else? Here we go. Welcome to the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. I'm your host, Michael Pickering, and that's right, Lo-Fi, as in low fidelity, low quality, in your face, messy as can be global news show. And here, we're going to talk about that famous question, what's going on in the world today? We're going to cover 5 global news stories happening across the planet and discuss the implications of all that passes. First up, Germany's election took place yesterday for you. And the Conservative Party won the plurality of the vote, meaning they get to lead the coalition-building exercise and get the chancellor's spot. The AfD, that's the Alternative for Deutschland, came in second place. What will Germany do next? How will this affect their politics at the global scene? Seemingly, it will match more closely with Hungary, Poland, and Italy, all having conservative governments as well. And it will further challenge the European Union in a time of global coalition crisis. Next up to the Philippines we go, where the vice president has been formally impeached from the country for, theoretically, going against the president, as both the president and vice president are the children of former dictators and 2 of the most powerful families in the Philippines. While the VP has been impeached, she is asking the Supreme Court to overturn that decision. We'll have to wait and see just how these 2 political families, these bloodlines, who wins out in the country. An interesting tale to be told, for sure. Now, out to the Caribbean, or Caribbean if you prefer, where the United Nations Secretary General was visiting countries to call for the UN to take control of funding the international forces that are fighting the gangs in Haiti. For the island, for control. And yes, literally, gangs are in control of Haiti, and really have been for going on 4.5 years since the president was assassinated in the summer of 2021. With the United Nations, will they pull themselves together in a time of global coalition crises? Or will the world simply allow Haiti to continue suffering? Now moving across the globe to Afghanistan we go, where the Taliban have allowed women's radio stations to broadcast again after being suspended for so long. But the Taliban gets no thanks from Lofi Poli Sci, as we've long documented their atrocities against women in the country, and we have no doubt that the Taliban will continue to do those atrocities, and will likely not allow women to broadcast on radio for much longer. We're watching. The world is watching. And a last piece of news to send you on your way for the day. From the AP Oddities section, the headline, Can Sandals be art? Birkenstock says yes, but a German court says no. What do you think, Lofi Poli Sci? Write in with your thoughts. And that's the show. Thanks for listening. Stay safe. Wash those hands. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. Pickering, signing off. The flower season 11. Dr. Pickering here, Lo-Fi Studios, New Orleans. How we doing out there, Lo-Fi? Right in with what you got. Because we always want to hear your words. YouTube, Instagram, we got you. Now let's get it kicking with this week's top 10 music billboards to see what you listening to lately. And number 1, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. And no, I'm not going to redo the entire show or go over all the top 10, but instead, just listen to the end. And you'll see the music speaks more than any words we can be spoken. Feel it. Feel us. For this is who we are. Following us on Instagram and YouTube to write into the show. Love you, Lo-Fi. And this, just a snap of what's going on in the world today.
I bring it down like
always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Pickering, signing off.